You were a late arrival.
Oh, yes. Back in June, like mid-June.
So
Yeah.
how did your recruitment unfold?
So I was in junior college, and my coaches mentioned to me that they were talking to West Virginia, that West Virginia had some interest because they're in some need of some safeties.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had that in the back of my head. I just kept working, doing my thing, and then all of a sudden I get a message from Coach Blake Seiler asking how my recruiting is going so far and saying that they're in need of safeties and like to bring me out to visit. So, it was just all very quick, just happened just like that. And within maybe the next week, I came out for a visit and got the offer and all that. So
Before that happened, were you sort of resigned to, like, you might have another year at JUCO?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was exactly thinking. It was so late into the summer. I was just thinking, okay, I'm going to be here for another year. I had no clue that it was going to happen that fast, and it was crazy to me. It was just amazing.
What part of California did you grow up in?
Los Angeles, California. Yeah.
So, coming out here, just like what was the initial impression?
It was definitely different because I'm used to that city life. It's definitely different, but it's a good different. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the people, love the crowd, all that. It's truly amazing. Love this coaching staff, love the players. I just feel like I really connected with them, even though from being from a different part of the country. They just have some very good morals and all that. So I really bonded with a lot of these guys here.
So you're from LA proper,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
So really, yeah. I guess Mike Brown's the only other guy.
Yeah, Mike Brown's the only one. We talked about it. I know. I guess some of his brothers actually went to my junior college. So some of his brothers know my coaches back from JUCO and all that. So we talk about home and all that, and talk about how different it is out here, but how we're starting to adapt to it and all that. So
is this? You woke up today. Was this the first time you saw snow?
actually, I saw snow maybe when I was like 5 years old back home, but this is a different kind of snow here than it is from that California snow. But it's beautiful. It's amazing. I like it. So just gotta get used to the coldness.
How have you sort of worked your way into the lineup? How much have they given you to process as the season's gone on?
I haven't really changed much of what I did from when I first came in here. I just continued working hard and trying to prove myself each and every day. So I just kept doing my thing. I just had faith in myself, and I trusted the climb. I just trusted the process from being a scout player to slowly moving up, getting on some special teams and stuff like that. Unfortunately, some guys went down, but as guys go down, some people have to step up. So I knew I had to step up and play a major role.
You got banged up a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I got banged up a little bit, but I'm all good now, all healthy, so I'm all good now.
That's the last thing when you start moving up. That's the last
Exactly,
thing you
that's
want to have happen to you.
exactly.
How
You don't
do
want
think about getting back?
I just know I have to work twice as hard to get back on the field to make sure my body is at 100% going into a game.
And this last game, what did you prove to yourself in this last game? Forget the coach and staff.
What I proved to myself in this last game? I just proved myself that I belong. I know I could play here. Obviously I do need to get better, but that will come as I continue to work. So.
If you're injured, you have to work twice as hard.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 injuries, you have to work 4 times as hard.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yep.
Guzman or Guzman?
Either one doesn't matter.
No,
Guzman.
that's the wrong answer.
Guzman. Yeah.
Guzman, okay.
Yep.
You're from a nice, pretty good high school program.
Yes, pretty good high school. Yep, Division I high school program.
You qualified.
Yes, qualified. Well, in high school I played receiver.
But did all right then.
Yeah, I did good as receiver. I was first team all conference, first team all area. I believe I was maybe just overlooked as a receiver. So I thought the best decision for me was to switch over to defense and play at the safety position. So I decided to do that in junior college. So in junior college was actually my first year playing at the safety position. So I had to prove myself there. So I believe I did that by making first team all state, first team all conference. And I just had to continue to prove myself so I wouldn't be overlooked again.
Don't take this the wrong way, Any idea what you're doing back there yet? You just scratching the surface as far as like how to play defensive back, tackle.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I do. I think. Yep. I believe like I'm getting the hang of it. I'm really getting comfortable there. I'm enjoying it a lot. I like flying around. I like hitting. I like being physical and all that. So.
Does the rover spot kind of make it more fun too?
Oh yeah.
In between so many different.
Yeah, I like the rover spot. The rover spot because it's kind of free roaming. You just kind of get to see everything happening and you get to react. You just. I mean, it's a lot of instinct in that rover position. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Where'd the physicality come from, being a receiver?
I don't know. I just felt like even as a receiver, I was just always very physical, just like with my blocking, and I wouldn't really try to juke. I would just try to run. I would just run straight and try to dip my shoulder on you. So I believe I would just always had that physicality.
So this might be natural selection or something that you
Exactly.
migrated to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of blocking and shoulders,
Yeah.
targeting or no?
He got a little bit of the head, but I mean, yeah, I believe it was a good call. But
You could have been next.
yeah, I could have been very bad. He
ago,
could
that's a
have.
different looking
Oh yeah, he could have definitely upended me, and that was a decleater for sure if he came in full speed. But luckily he didn't. So
And it looked like at Baylor, you might have been in a situation too with the quarterback coming to where you're
Yep.
like, if you launch it, hit him and he slides.
exactly.
So you're sort of sitting and waiting, and you end up taking.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the risk of launching at him and me getting a targeting penalty, so I just kind of sat there, and then all of a sudden he lunged at me. So, I mean, it's just all a coincidence. Like, never thought it would happen like that, but
It's like lose-lose for defensive. I don't
exactly,
know what to do.
exactly. Yeah, there's, I mean, only so much you can do. Exactly. So,
It's like they're a protected species.
yeah, exactly.
So does that go through your mind though when he's coming at you?
Oh, yeah.
He may slide. I can't go at him.
Yeah, I mean, you do think like, okay, he may slide. You don't want to just lunge and all that. That's why you just have to have good form tackling. Just head up, good posture. Can't be bent over. Got to keep your face up, and make sure you don't lunge at them. So you just got to come with that mentality every time you come up making a hit, especially on a quarterback.
If not JUCO, would you have gone FCS or D2 as a receiver, maybe?
I mean, I believe I had Division I potential, so my mind was always set on like the high Power 5 Division I. So I just put my mind to it and just kept working, and look where I am now. I mean, it's just amazing. So
besides the snow you see today, the biggest shocker of Morgantown from LA. There's probably a whole lot more than one.
oh man, the traffic for sure. No traffic at all here. Well, compared to where I'm from, I mean, the traffic's way less. But I would say the city life. I mean, LA. I mean, there's just so much, just so many people, too. I mean, it's just crazy. Like hearing like there's 1.8 million in the state of West Virginia, and just in Los Angeles alone, there's nearly 4 million people. So exactly. So it's exactly. But I mean, it's just crazy. But I mean, it's just awesome how everybody in West Virginia stands behind this football program and supports them. So I mean, it's just truly a blessing. And it's truly an honor to play for these people in the state. So,
Rams or Raiders?
Raiders, yep.
Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers and Angels, no Dodgers, yep. So Angels, Lakers, and Raiders. Those are my three teams right
Old
there.
school LA.
Yep, old school LA, exactly.